Hi, Cindy here, and I want to talk a little bit about my private readings and how you can book one with me. So before I was only doing private readings for people who had signed up for my light sharing circles, and now I've expanded that. And so now you can book a private reading on my website, and that's the only place you can book a private reading. I will never reach out to you. I will never say that Spirit has a message for you. I will never send you a message and ask you to sign up for one of my courses. None of that. The scammers are out big time again. People have been messaging me and letting me know. I have reported them. Nothing gets done. So you just have to really beware. The only way to book a private reading with me is through my website, which is ladyoftheforest444.com. It's on my profile on TikTok, it's in the description on YouTube, and on Facebook it's on there as well. So you have to come to my website to book a reading. Now, some people have been emailing me asking for readings, and I'm trying to get back to all of those people. When I opened up my readings again, the response was way more than I expected, and I wasn't really ready for that. So it's taking me a while. I've also, as some of you know, I'm dealing with some family members and helping them. So my availability goes up and down quite a bit. So I am in the process of responding to the emails that people have sent me. But the only way to book a reading is through my website. And if you go to my website and you're on a mobile phone or a tablet or an iPad, on the landing page, there's 3 horizontal lines up in the right-hand corner, the top right-hand corner. That's the menu. So some people have been saying, I can't find your readings. It's because if you're on a mobile device, you have to click on those 3 horizontal lines. When you click on that, the menu opens and you'll see the page for private readings. If you're on a computer, then the menu's right there. It's not hidden. But on a mobile device, it can be a bit tricky because it's hidden. So when you get there, I have a little blurb about my availability and how to book a reading. You click on book a reading and it takes you to my calendar page. Now, at this point in time, again, because of my life situation, I'm only booking 1 week ahead because I can't be booking 3 months ahead. I have no clue what's going to be happening 3 months ahead. I mean, I'm helping my father. My mother passed away last year, so I'm the one who's helping my father. My uncle passed away, and so now I'm helping my cousin. So, yeah, I cannot predict what I'm going to be doing 3 months from now. So I have a window of a week is what I'm booking ahead. 1 week, that's it. And the way the booking process works, the way that program works, is it actually rolls out 7 weeks ahead by the hour. So on Monday, say my first booking is at 11 a.m. on Monday. Well, the Monday before that 11 a.m. booking becomes available and it'll pop up on my calendar. And then, 1 o'clock, a 1 p.m. booking. By 1 p.m. on Monday, the 1 p.m. booking for the next Monday opens up. So it literally rolls out throughout the day. So the best way to find a spot is to go to that calendar during the day. I'm in Eastern time, so you'll have to figure out where that is for you. And right now I'm available about 11 to 3 weekdays. I am working on opening that up. I do the occasional evening, and that'll pop up on my calendar as well. And then there are some times, like there's a week in November where I'm going to be down in Toronto. Well, there will be no bookings that week because I'm helping my dad and my cousin. So that's how it works. And yeah, I used to do it by people emailing me, but there's way too many now, and I can't do it that way. So I have to have this booking system in place. Okay. The other thing was that I used to have a place to email me on my website. So if you scroll down to the bottom, you could email me. But I've had quite a few issues with that. For some reason, that program doesn't work well. I have so many people that have emailed me and they're like, this is the second time I'm writing all of this because it feels like the first time didn't go through. And it didn't because I only got the second one. And then there are other times people will email me weeks later and say, hey, I emailed you 2 weeks ago and you never got back to me. I never got the first email. So it seems to be a bit unreliable. And now with more people coming across my website, that's not acceptable anymore. Because it's happening more and more frequently. So I need to find another way. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I need to find another way to allow for some communication. So I've closed that down, also because I was getting so many requests for readings and I couldn't get back to people. So I just sort of hit the pause button on that to give me time to think and figure out what I'm going to do next. So those two things are happening. And then the third change has been my light sharing circles. So I used to have it on my website that you could sign up for my light sharing circles, which are circles that I would hold once a month, maybe 2 times a month, where we just meet on Zoom and chat and share what's happening in our spiritual journeys and try to uplift each other, sharing amazing stories. And the circles that we've had since, like, I think February I started, have been amazing. And I've loved every single one of them, and every single one of them has been different. The trouble now is, again, with all this traffic coming across my website, because recently a couple of my videos on YouTube have really went crazy with the views. There's been a lot more traffic on my website, and so a lot more people have signed up. The problem is the web program that I'm using that sends out the emails, that collects everybody's email addresses and then allows me to send out mass emails, it costs me money. In the beginning it was free, because up to a certain number of people it was free, so that was fine. Then I crossed the threshold and I had to start paying. So I pay a monthly fee for that. Well, now I'm getting near the next threshold where that monthly fee is going to go up. And this is something that I offer for free. I don't charge for these circles. I mean, I just want to have a space where we can gather and share stories. But I'm not willing to go to the next level of having to pay for that service. So I need to figure out another way to give people the Zoom meetings and gather people that of like mind that want to have a little bit of a networking with me. Now, I don't want to put them out publicly for absolutely anybody. That was the perfect thing about this email program, was it was something people had to sign up for. They had to give their email address, which will stop a lot of people who aren't really interested. And so it's sort of a little bit of a step. Whereas if I just offer it freely out to everything, there's no sort of step there where you go, okay, am I really interested in this? So again, I need to find another way for this to work, and I'm not sure what that is yet. So those two things are on hold, my email and my light sharing circles. I will still hold light sharing circles with people that are already signed up, and I will try to figure out a way. I'm following my guidance and being led in a certain direction. I'm going to research some things, and yeah, it will become obvious to me. I'm not worried about that, but I just wanted to let you know that these changes are happening. And I think that's it. So just, again, please don't get scammed. I'm never going to reach out to you and ask you for money to sign up for a course or get a reading. You always have to go to my website for that. Okay. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope you have a fantastic day.